Innovative luxury car manufacturer Tesla is giving those Tesla owners in Florida an extra boost in the wake of Hurricane Irma. Now, if you have a Tesla, you know that the battery is capped at 60 kilowatt hours per the software, but Tesla has now remotely allowed their owners to have their battery be fully unleashed at 75 kilowatt hours. Now, one Redditor in Florida had notices in their car and were surprised that Tesla did this. And Tesla went on the record with the statement saying, quote, "We at Tesla hope that you and your loved ones are safe while preparing for the hurricanes approaching Florida. Due to these exceptional circumstances and to help you better prepare to evacuate and get to safety, your vehicle has been adjusted at no cost to you to temporarily access the additional battery capacity until September 16th. You will notice the badging on the instrument cluster will read 75 during this period. We hope that this allows you to travel to your next destination with confidence and ease." This is super cool. Tesla's actually doing what they can to make sure people are safe and that they can evacuate. Thoughts, 5 words or less?
A potentially profit-charged move?
Elon Musk, Canadian-American hero.
Going the extra mile.
Well, that's a good one.
Thank you.
That is a good one.
So I think this is great. I mean,
yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, Tesla, first of all, I think it's awesome that so many people, be it car companies, people who make products that are not cars, Johnson & Johnson, et cetera, are really getting in the thick of it to make sure that people are safe. I think it's responsible, it's aware. Hannah, you had said that it could possibly be a profit.
Charged. Get it? It's a pun. But yeah. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, right? Like, I think it's really great when companies step forward and they do good, right? And especially in the wake of a natural disaster like this, and especially for a company like Tesla, where maybe doing good isn't necessarily readily apparent, right? And they got a little creative with how they did good, right? And so I applaud them on doing that. But like all of these cars, so this is the cheaper model of Tesla. So all of these cars have the capability of having the 75 kilowatts, but when they purchased it, they could have 60 kilowatts. And so they just sort of updated their software until September 16th. But I think once you have something, it's really hard to go back. So I think what they're gonna find here is that people are gonna be like, once they have that little like extra oomph in their car, they're gonna find that people are gonna update the $4,500 or $9,000 or whatever it is to have the $75. Like I think they're like, once you have something, it's really hard to go back to not having it. And so I think they might find, I think doing good right now in our current society does have a profitable benefit, which is good for everybody in a capitalistic society. But I don't want to be like, oh, this is completely altruistic, because I don't necessarily think that's true.
That's Daron.
No, that's a good point. I mean, I would like to think, just because I'm obsessed with Elon Musk, that he is doing this out of the goodness of his heart and not to make money off of it. But I mean, you made a great point that I didn't even think of. But I mean, my thing is, it only adds what, like 30 to 40 miles onto your max mileage or whatever before you need to charge. I guess people are gonna have to decide if that's worth the extra like $9,000 to get another 40 miles before their next charge in their car.
Well, yeah, and I think I'm hearing what you guys are both saying, but I think that Hani had said that once you give someone something, it's hard to take it back. So wireless companies like AT&T and T-Mobile are offering free service to people in Houston, and I'm sorry, in Florida, Houston. Well, I mean, they were just impacted by Harvey as well, but I think given the circumstance, people are, once they're fully disclosing that, yes, it's only available for a limited time. So given the circumstance, people are gonna be more inclined to, or at least I hope they will be, to be like, okay, listen, fine, I'm glad I have this for now. I know it's going away. Let me set my mind up for that. But once
you have unlimited data, have you gone back on that? You know what I mean? Going back on unlimited data really hard.
Right, but with unlimited data though, they cap you and they throttle your speeds afterwards. So this is similar to that. And also some people felt that this was kind of sneaky of Tesla, that you have always been able to have this capability, and a lot of people didn't know that they could unleash the Kraken with it. It's like me having a superhuman mutant power and never using it.
Because then you're like essentially like the people who paid more for the car with the 75 watt could also be upset because they're like, wait, we have the same exact battery, but I had to pay this much more for this particular car. Like, I don't know.
It does seem like a little bit shady.
Okay, ladies, wow.
But at the same time, I mean, they made those cars with the 60 kilowatt because it was cheaper than having the car with the 70 kilowatt. So I mean, I would like to think that they were like, okay, let's make one that's a little bit more affordable for the masses. But
And Hannah, you mentioned altruism. I'm going to err on the side of altruism that Tesla is doing good, but at the end of the day, they are doing good. People were trying to flee, people are in danger. Luckily, Irma. Why am I saying Hurricane Irma? What is that? Irma is, as of today, is a Category 1 storm. So people, they're through the thick of it now. But I think that if Tesla wants to get their hands dirty and help people out, I'm all for it.